What if happiness isn't something you find, but something you learn to create? We spend years chasing money, success, relationships, and achievements, thinking that one day they'll finally make us happy. But what if we've been looking for happiness in the wrong place? In the happiness hypothesis, psychologist Jonathan Haidt explores an intriguing question. What have thousands of years of human wisdom and modern psychology discovered about living a truly happy life? From ancient philosophy to modern science, this book reveals why our minds often work against our happiness and what we can do about it. Welcome to MindShelf. Today, let's uncover the happiness hypothesis. About by author Jonathan Haidt is an American social psychologist and author, known for his work on happiness, morality, and human behavior. He has spent years studying how our minds influence the way we think, feel, and make decisions. In the happiness hypothesis, Haidt combines ancient wisdom with modern psychology to explore what truly makes people happy. His writing makes complex psychological ideas simple and relatable, helping readers understand themselves and their emotions better. Through his research and books, Haidt encourages us to look beyond money and success and understand the deeper factors that create a meaningful and satisfying life. Lesson 1. The Rider and the Elephant. Divided Self. Haidt's most famous metaphor describes the mind as split into two parts. The rider is the conscious, rational mind that plans and thinks long-term. The elephant represents emotions, instincts, and automatic impulses. And it's far more powerful. The rider is small, the elephant is huge. When they conflict, the elephant usually wins, which is why sticking to a diet or breaking a bad habit feels so hard. The rider wants change, but the elephant resists. Real, lasting change only happens when both are aligned. Logic and willpower alone aren't enough. Lesson 2. The Reciprocity Principle. Humans are evolutionarily wired for reciprocity. We return kindness with kindness and harm with harm. This instinct runs so deep that even a small favor makes us feel obligated to repay it. Trust, cooperation, and social bonds are all built on this principle. But it has a dark side too. Grudges and revenge come from the same wiring and can turn destructive if left unchecked. Lesson 3. Self-deception. We all deceive ourselves subtly to protect our self-image. When we do something wrong, we judge ourselves by our intentions. I didn't mean it, I had no choice. But when someone else makes a mistake, we judge them by their actions and character. That's just who they are. This asymmetry, known as the fundamental attribution error, is behind a lot of conflict and misunderstanding, whether in relationships or at work. Lesson 4. Happiness comes from between. A common misconception is that happiness comes from reaching a specific goal. A good job, a house, a relationship. Haidt argues happiness isn't a destination but a gap between expectations and reality. If reality exceeds expectations, we feel happy. If it falls short, we feel disappointed. This is why two people can get the exact same thing and feel completely differently about it, depending on what they expected. Managing your own expectations is itself a powerful happiness tool. Lesson 5. The hedonic treadmill, adaptation. Research shows that whether something wonderful happens, winning the lottery, or something terrible, an accident, people tend to return to their baseline happiness level within months. This is called hedonic adaptation. A new phone, a bigger house, a promotion. The joy they bring is often temporary because we quickly adapt and it becomes the new normal. Chasing external achievements alone isn't a reliable path to lasting happiness. Lesson 6. Relationships. Our key extensive research confirms that deep, meaningful relationships, friendships, family bonds, romantic love, community, are among the strongest predictors of happiness. Money and status give diminishing returns beyond a certain point, but quality relationships continue to support well-being over time. Loneliness and isolation, on the other hand, negatively affect both mental and physical health. Investing time and energy into relationships is a high-value happiness strategy. Lesson 7. Post-traumatic growth. We tend to assume trauma is purely negative, but research shows many people become stronger, more resilient, and wiser after facing adversity. This is called post-traumatic growth. Struggle can offer new perspectives, clarify priorities, and help people discover inner strength they didn't know they had. This doesn't mean suffering is good, but with the right support and mindset, difficult experiences can turn into long-term meaning and growth. Lesson 8. Virtue and purpose. Simply chasing pleasure or comfort is a shallow approach to happiness. Haidt draws on Aristotle's concept of eudaimonia, flourishing through virtue. When we use our strengths, excel at something, or practice virtues like honesty, courage, and kindness, we experience a deeper satisfaction that lasts longer than fleeting pleasure. Purpose and meaning, whether in work or personal life, are crucial ingredients of happiness. Lesson 9. Attachment and connection. The attachment style we develop in childhood, secure, anxious, or avoidant, with our parents or caregivers deeply shapes our adult relationships and emotional patterns. People with secure attachment generally feel more trust and stability in relationships, while insecure attachment can create anxiety or avoidance. The need for connection is biologically wired into us. We are social animals, and isolation harms us both emotionally and physically. Lesson 10. Moral elevation. When we witness a selfless, noble, or courageous act, like a stranger helping someone or a great sacrifice, we feel a special emotion Haidt calls elevation. This feeling creates warmth, inspiration, and motivation to do good ourselves. It shows that happiness isn't limited to individual pleasure. When we connect to something larger, a moral or spiritual purpose, we experience a deeper shared sense of meaning that makes us feel part of something bigger than ourselves. Lesson 11. The progress principle. Haidt explains that happiness comes more from progress toward a goal than from actually achieving it. The excitement and motivation we feel while working toward something, seeing small wins along the way, often brings more satisfaction than the moment of arrival itself. This is why people sometimes feel a strange emptiness right after achieving a long-desired goal. Post-achievement blues. It suggests we should enjoy the journey and set new goals continuously, rather than pinning all our happiness on a single finish line. Lesson 12. The three ethics: autonomy, community, and divinity. Drawing on cross-cultural moral psychology, Haidt describes three different moral frameworks people use to judge right and wrong. The ethic of autonomy, focused on individual rights and freedom. The ethic of community, focused on duty, loyalty, and social roles. And the ethic of divinity, focused on purity, sanctity, and treating the body/soul as sacred. Understanding these three lenses helps explain why people from different cultures or backgrounds can have such different moral intuitions, and why moral disagreements often aren't just about facts, but about which ethics someone is prioritizing. Lesson 13. Nature, awe, and transcendence. Exposure to nature and experiences that inspire awe. Vast landscapes, mountains, oceans, even art or music can shift our perspective and reduce self-focus. These moments of transcendence make us feel small in a good way, connecting us to something larger than our daily concerns. Haidt links this to the divinity dimension of human experience, arguing that regularly seeking out awe-inspiring experiences is an underrated but powerful contributor to long-term well-being and life satisfaction. So that's the powerful message of the happiness hypothesis. The biggest lesson is simple. Happiness isn't just about what happens to us. It also depends on how we see, understand, and respond to life. We may not be able to control everything around us, but we can learn to understand our minds, build better habits, strengthen our relationships, and find meaning in everyday life. If this video gave you a new perspective on happiness, don't forget to like and subscribe to MindShelf. And if you want to explore more powerful ideas from books that can change the way you think and live, stay connected with the channel. Comment below, what do you think is the biggest secret to a happy life? Thanks for watching. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video.